Hello friends, today's video about congruent triangles. Symbol of the congruent is something like this. Let's see first rule for the congruency. Let's see first all four rules. S first rules means sides are congruent, then those triangles are congruent. SAS means side angle sides are congruent, those triangle is a congruent. AAS angle and sides are congruent, then those triangle also congruent. RHS means right angle, hypotenuse and sides are congruent, those triangles also congruent triangles. Let's see first rules. Let's draw the triangle. This is not a skill drawing. Okay, now first rules is a side. So let's we give the name ABC triangle and DEF triangle. Okay, so if this side and this side is a congruent in a both triangle, side BC is a congruent to the side EF and side AC is a congruent to the side DF. Okay, see the sides congruent has the same symbol on it. Okay, if those are congruent, then automatically angles going to be a congruent angle, then automatically angle A is a congruent to the angle D, angle B is a congruent to the angle E, and angle C is a congruent to the angle F. Okay, and how can we write this one? We could write like this: triangle ABC is congruent to the triangle DEF. We could write like this. Okay, let's move for the second rule. Second rule is, let's first draw the triangle. Okay, this is not a skill drawing. Okay, so here second rules. Okay, first one is under SSS these two triangles are congruent. Okay, and this is for your understanding. Okay, automatically it becomes the congruent. Okay, now for this one, let's we give the name X, Y, Z and P, Q, R. Okay, for these two triangles are congruent under the rules SAS. Okay, see here I tell you, listen very careful. If this side and this side going to be a congruent and this side and this side are congruent, angle must be between them, then only we says they are congruent. Okay, if it is instead of angle G and R congruent, if we says the angle X and angle P is congruent, in that case these two triangle we cannot say they are congruent. They could be or not even. Okay, anything is possible. So we need the congruent angle between that two congruent sides. Okay, not anywhere else. So remember these rules. So in that case triangle XYZ is a congruent to the triangle PQR. Okay, see if I says instead of this side, instead of this side, if I says side XY is a congruent to the PQ, then in that case we need these two sides are congruent. This angle Y and angle Q must be congruent. In that case, if we say the Z and R congruent, then we cannot say this is a congruent triangle. Okay, so remember that side means angle must be between that two sides, angle formed by the two congruent side. In that case we can apply these rules, side, angle, side. Okay, let's see the third rules. Second rules is a SAS. Okay, first rule was SSS and third rule, let's say AAS. first let's draw the triangle. Okay, and let's give the name A, B, C, X, Y, Z. Okay, okay. Now here, if I says the AA, that not necessary that B and Y is a congruent, C and G congruent, and this side must be congruent. No, in that case here is an exception. Okay, than the previous one. If you says this side and this side is congruent, absolutely fine. Okay, why I tell you, even if we says this side is a congruent, absolutely fine. Why I tell you, because these two sides are congruent. Here I wrote the AAS, any two angle and one side. Okay, but here SAS in that rules we have to follow the order as well, but in third AAS rules we no need to follow the rules. If it is a ASA or SAS and AAS doesn't make difference. Okay, these both are same, but if side is a between or a outside, that make nothing difference. Okay, no difference. Why I tell you, example 4, if these two angle B and C are congruent, right? So what is the triangle angle property? If we add the all three angle, like let's say ABC, right, equal 180, right? Let's say give here name, this is the P and this is the Q angle, this is the P and this is the Q angle. Okay, because they are congruent, that's why I'm giving by the same letter name, so you understand easily. So, and this angle I give the name A and this is the X. Okay, so what I am going to write here for the first one, P plus Q plus A equal 180, right? As you learn these things in a triangle, all three angles add up to 180. Same thing for the second triangle, P plus Q plus X equal 180, right? See, so what can we write? Both side is a 180, 180 is the same thing. So can we write like this, P plus Q plus A equal P plus Q plus X. Okay, P and Q both sides, so they automatically remove, right? This gone. So A equal to X. So what happened? If these two angles are congruent, then automatically third angle is a congruent, right? So in that case, any one side we need congruent and two angles. Okay, then third angle automatically becomes the congruent, so automatically rest of two sides also congruent. So in that case we could write triangle ABC is a congruent to the triangle XYZ. Okay, okay, let's move on for the last property. Okay, this is the right angle, right? We need a, of course, right angle means 90 degrees, so both are automatically congruent. Hypotenuse if it is a congruent, which is the opposite side of the right angle. Okay, and any one sides are congruent. Let's say these two are congruent. Okay, let's we give the name of this triangle DEF and PQR. Okay, so what it happened, if these two sides are congruent, then automatically between angles becomes the congruent. Then obviously two angles are congruent, so automatically third angles becomes a congruent according to what I show you in previous. So this side also going to be a congruent. So these two triangles are congruent. One more thing. Okay, here what is the rules? We says the RHS. Okay, R is what? Of course it is a right angle, but at the end it is a angle, right? R is what? At the end it is an angle. H is what? Hypotenuse, but overall it is a side, and this is the side. In a second rules we learned that we have to follow these rules SAS, right? If it is not in this order, then it is not congruent. But look over here. If triangles are right angle, then it can change the order, okay? Only if they, because here also two sides and one angle. Earlier what I tell you, SAS, in that case also two sides and one angle, but still we have to follow the order if it is not a right angle. But if it is a right angle, then it's fine, because hypotenuse is at the end, it is a side, right? And right angle also angle, 90 degree, but still it is an angle, right? So in that case, if it is a right angle triangle, you have an exceptional to break the order. So these two triangles are congruent. So triangle DEF is a congruent to the triangle PQR. I hope you understand so far. Thank you for watching, and next video we are taking some example for the congruent triangles. Okay. Thank you for watching.